Hello, everyone, and welcome to Into the Wastelands, the Eternal Army? Yes, that's what I do. That is the show with the title that I came up with. Thank you for joining us for an evening of Dungeons & Dragons. My name's Niall, I use he, him, and I'll be your Dungeon Master for this evening. We are thrilled to be streaming at twitch.tv/rolltogetherrpg. For those of you who are new to Dungeons & Dragons, everyone here plays a fantasy character in a fantasy universe. The 5 players each have their own unique character sheets, abilities, and those sheets tell them what they can do and who they are, what they like, personality traits, bonds, flaws, those kind of good, juicy stuff. And mainly what dice to roll. What we use are D20s, D6s, there's loads of different ones, but basically high numbers are good. So like in a D20, a 20 is very good, but a 1 is not good. You don't want a 1. And basically we roll the dice and see how well they do. Whilst these guys play the characters, everything else in the said fantasy universe is played by me. And together we craft this wonderful story, which hopefully you've been listening to, and hopefully you've been enjoying. So I'm going to invite the players to introduce themselves, their pronouns if they want to, the characters' pronouns if they like to as well. And I tell you what, if your character was played by somebody in a film or in a TV show, who would play them? That's a very good question. Let's go with that one. Em, would you like to kick us off?
Oh no, I'm so afraid I have more time to think about that. Hi, I'm Emma. I use the pronouns Em or Emma. I'm playing Reek. Reek is an Aarakocra paladin, Watcher paladin, very bubbly and enthusiastic, and I feel like not James Acaster, but someone with the energy of James Acaster should play Reek.
Oh my god, the idea of Reek being played by James Acaster is like, hello guys, sorry, need a help.
I'm assuming we're talking about like the animated motion capture version. Like like Cats, but not terrifying.
Cats. Jeez.
With or without bumholes.
Release the butthole version, that's what I said.
Coming in summer. The Eternal Wasteland.
Yeah. G, what about you, man?
Hi, I'm G. I use he, him pronouns, and I'm playing Vigga, who also uses he, him pronouns. I think maybe the accent doesn't quite fit, but like a young Jeff Bridges. I don't know. There's something about it.
Yeah, I could see Jeff Bridges doing like a serious version of like, because he's quite, Big Lebowski is what I'm thinking. Yeah, he could definitely do that because he did True Grit, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
He did the reboot of that, and yeah, he'd be dank. He'd be a dank Vega. No, that's good. That's a good shout. And the main beard.
Like it'd work.
Definitely, 100%. Evie, kicking it to you.
Hi, I'm Evie. I use she, her pronouns, and I am playing Malice, who uses he, him pronouns. And the actor who would play Malice, I might just be going by hair color. I don't know, but Tom Felton might be a good shout.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, nice. It'd be great to see Tom Felton do something. Like I've only seen him in Planet of the Apes and Harry Potter. He's very good in Planet of the Apes. Very good. I mean, he's just doing the same thing. Has he?
Yeah.
Oh, I need to get myself out to the
222 at the moment.
Well, check that out. Check this out first, but then go see Tom Felton. Anyway, Mikey.
Hey. Hi, I'm Mike. Did my brain just like...
Welcome to the fun zone, buddy. Yeah. I've been setting up camp here for a long time. We've been waiting for you.
It just shut down. I'm Mike. I use he, him pronouns, and I'm playing Jamie Link, who uses she, her. Woo! Right. Who would be? Kristen Ritter, maybe?
Kristen Ritter?
Okay, yeah.
Plays Jessica Jones.
Jessica Jones.
Yeah.
Oh, very good. Very good.
Yeah,
I was going to thought you were going to say Kirsten Stewart, and I was like, fair enough. Strong choice. She's very good as well.
That wouldn't be a bad option either. But yeah, no, like that sort of vibe.
That is a good choice. I can see that. And finally, but not formally, Liz.
Hello, I'm Liz. I use they, them pronouns, and I'm playing Elder Green, who uses they, he. If anyone were to play Elder Green, the only person I can think of off the top of my head would be David Attenborough, because he'd get the druid stuff with all the creatures, and he'd be perfect, but he'd have to be able to do a northern accent. So, that would be the casting decision. Can he do a northern accent?
I bet David Attenborough can do a pretty good northern accent.
Like before, a little known fact about David Attenborough is before he did documentaries on animals, he used to do documentaries on northerners.
Yeah, it's the lesser spotted Yorkshireman.
Gary.
Such as
going to the pub.
Gaz?
With his whippet.
100% would be Gaz as well. Beautiful. Well, on that bombshell, before we kick off, this stream will run for about 3 hours and there'll be roughly a 5-minute break in between, somewhere in the middle. And here's a word from our sponsors.
We are delighted to be sponsored by HeroForge. HeroForge offers fully customizable tabletop minis with dozens of fantasy species and thousands of parts to choose from. You can see all of the minis that we designed for this stream in the overlay, and they animate when we enter the combat, so look out for that. HeroForge are fantastic, so do check out the Pro membership where you can get premium access to features ahead of time, and beta access to things, and all sorts of cool stuff that just makes your life a lot easier. And you can check them out at heroforge.com.
We are delighted to be sponsored by Ultra Pro. They make accessories for D&D, Magic the Gathering, and more. My favourite part of their collection are their figurines of adorable power. Here is their gazer. They also make other things such as deck boxes if you play Magic the Gathering. You can find all of Ultra Pro stuff at ultrapro.com.
Hey friends, check out our new sponsor, Phoenix Dice, for a carefully curated menagerie of click-clack math rocks for your delectation. Check out their entire selection at phoenixdice.com, and just so you know, Phoenix Dice are all about living gloriously in the worlds of tabletop games and sustainably in this one, which means their dice are working to be recycled, their packaging is recycled, the dice are made of sustainable materials. It's all great stuff. You should definitely get involved. You can also join us today in chat with a chance to be in a raffle and win some Phoenix Dice of your own. Just put !dice into chat and you'll be in with a chance to win.
We're delighted to be supported by Idle Champions of the Forgotten Realms, a Dungeons & Dragons strategy video game that brings together D&D characters from novels, adventures, and multiple live streams into a single grand adventure. Select your heroes and formation and battle through waves of monsters for free on PC, phone, PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo Switch. You can pop ! Code into chat for a free Electrum chest.
We are also supported by Warriors of Waterdeep. Take your team of warriors on a quest spanning the Forgotten Realms, all on your mobile. Power up your teams with items, work with your guild to defeat hordes of enemies, and test your mettle in the arena. And to make all of that work, you need gems! As we frequently say, the hunt for gems is real. Pop ! Wow gems into chat for a link to collect free gems and get yourself that nice sword you've been looking at, or revive your heroes against a deadly foe. Download link ! Warriors of Waterdeep in chat.
Check out our supporters at D&D Beyond, your guide to digital D&D. Make character sheets online, share them in a campaign, and track all of those tasty little stats in one easy place. You can use the Beyond app to track your characters on the go. You can also use their encounter tracker and archive monsters to run any smooth combat thing. You know what I'm saying? You're a DM, you've done this before. You know D&D Beyond is the place to go. You can also check out our character sheets with an ! Characters in Twitch chat below.
Check out our wonderful supporters, Elderwood Academy, who make beautiful bespoke gaming-themed gear, including hex chest dice boxes, spellbook deck boxes disguised as bespoke ancient arcane tomes, and scroll and codex dice tower and rolling tray pairings. Make your own with their online designer at elderwoodacademy.com.
We are Roll Together RPG on all socials, and there'll be links in chats to like, follow, and subscribe. A massive thank you to our D20 Club on Patreon. You can find a link in chat. Help us make our shows from $1, £1, and unlock more tiers by joining. Our D20 Club is freaking awesome. They've set up a fan wiki for us, and that should be in chat now, as well as a fan Discord, which should also be in chat right now. Our shows are podcasts and are available on all your podcasting apps, so just search Roll Together RPG on your favorite podcasting app and we'll be there. If we're not there, whoa, you let us know, all right? You let us know. Words will be said. Finally. We play with a diverse group of players who play a diverse set of characters with wide-ranging sexual and gender identities. Our tables are trans and GNC positive, and we encourage and champion trans and GNC players and characters in our games. And DMs. The DMs and players may portray characters that are of different gender to their own, and we aim to avoid misgendering, but acknowledge that it does sometimes happen. And we have a company policy in place for correcting people on pronouns, and if we miss an instance of misgendering, we're open for being corrected, so please do let us know if you think one has been missed. Check out our safety in chat, which should be down there below now, for content warnings and some safety tools that we use throughout the TTRPG safety toolkit. And now, finally, let's begin. Episode 5! Wait, yes. Episode 5? Or technically, is it episode 11? Technically. Fuck it, we're starting it. Boom! Hit the drums! Roll the credits! Where we found ourselves last time. The characters had spoken to Flicker, who had told them that there was some shady goings on within this jungle. Not great, basically, not great. And that involved Ilshalu, the Undying, taking people from these outer hamlets within this demiplane and, sacrificing them. For whatever reason they deem necessary at the moment in time. We don't know yet. We haven't had a chat with them. But they all the players decided to join Flicker, as Flicker thought they'd found something that might explain a little bit more about the place they're in, and also maybe help them get into the city, and maybe even confront Ilshalu and the yuan-ti and figure out just what are you doing here? How have you lasted so long? What's going on? I'm doing James Acaster in my head now. That's all this. What are you doing here? What's going on? What's happening? Anyway. Okay. They found themselves within a bathhouse where Skit had said that he found something a little strange, but thanks to Elder Green's low stealth rolls. Did I call him Skit?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Well. Let's not pretend like we don't know that there's a joining. It's almost like we create the interconnected universe for all you lovely people to enjoy. But it's Flicker and Skitter might be related. Who knows? I do. You do, clearly. But anyway, Flicker was trying to open a padlock. Elder Green had a low stealth roll and alerted some yuan-ti and proceeded to turn into a giant toad as a way to distract them. And thus combat begun. You have so far killed one of them. 4 are still standing out of the 5 that you ambushed and started to engage in combat. These yuan-ti with their towels in the steam room are fighting you. Jamie, you are the furthest away from the door, combating a large snake-bodied woman with a towel wrapped around her chest, and then it goes Elder Green, who has fallen from toad form with a yuan-ti. I think holding arms, I believe you were, because you were originally swallowing them as the toad. You have then Malice and Reek combating 2 yuan-ti with Vega to the side, who had disengaged and watched Flicker open the doors and run through a pump room that seemed to have a lot of magical flowers. Or mysterious flowers, whatever you think. But, Jamie, that is all irrelevant for right now. You are in combat. What do you do?
Badonka-donk with my blooming.
So you start to twerk.
Just start with my shadow blade.
Lovely, lovely.
Anaconda don't.
It's good because they yuan-ti.
I find myself hilarious.
I find you hilarious too. Something we have in common. Hello, G.
Sorry, I was reaching over.
Did you roll a natural one?
Yeah. I'm back. Guys, I'm back.
Oh.
Woo!
Life hates you, Mike.
So Shadowblade.
What a way to start the episode.
I'm pretty sure in Reaping of Golden Fields, I rolled a ridiculous amount of nat ones as well, if I remember rightly.
Yep.
So, this card is of the awkward variety. And it's a spell effect, so shocking. Oh, well, this isn't that bad. If this attack deals lightning damage, you suffer an unpleasant shock when you touch melt objects for D4 days. But thankfully, it's not, and you're okay.
That's pretty obscure.
So these cards are amazing. Like, I love them because they go from like really punishing to like really good roleplay. Just for the next 4 days, you're like, ah.
I will vouch for that. I've been getting static shocks off a certain novel work, and today I was standing with someone. I was like, "Oh, I don't want to touch it because it's going to shock me." It's not fun.
It is awful. Static shock is the worst thing to have. It's so aggressive as well. I always get like angry. I'm like, "What? Who's fighting me?" And it's just me and my shuffling feet. Anyway, is there any bonus actions or anything you can do as your Shadow Blade almost like fades out of contact when you strike the yuan-ti?
Yeah, I'm going to Misty Step back
Clever.
to the group.
So are you? You're Misty Stepping all the way back to where you started.
Yeah, I'm gonna. I'll position her sort of just to like the right of the boiler room / pipe room thing. Yeah. Yeah, just to like almost like with one hand, she'd like disappear into shadow and then appear with a hand on sort of the frame of the door, almost ready to pull herself through if she needs to, or shoot back at something.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Excellent. Thank you very much, Michaela. Reek. It's your turn, my friend. What do you want to do?
How damaged do the two that we're standing next to look?
You know what? They don't. One of them, the one that you are in combat with, because I believe together you killed one, and then there was one that's kind of been untouched, and that's the one you're closer to. You can help Mal finish off one. Malice. I'm gonna call you Mal from now on. You can help Malice fill off one. Wow.
Do they look like if we just leave them, they're going to make a massive issue?
Do you want to roll an insight check?
I
Because
will.
you know, like anyone that I like killed, I'd be like, I reckon their mates are going to be a little.
That was an 11.
All right, give me a sec. Okay, I feel like even without your like intuition, they're hard to read, but what they are doing is fighting back. Mm-hmm. So you feel that either you have to continue fighting, or maybe you should try talking. One of the two. But you have to make a decision, if that makes sense.
Oh, I suppose Reek could talk, but not to them because they don't speak my language.
You don't speak my language.
Malice speaks the language. I think I'm just going to disengage and then go and stand in front of Jamie.
Okay. That's cool with me. So you, how do you disengage? You sort of like flutter away fast.
Yeah, like massive beating of the wings, so they're not quite sure where I am.
Nice. Excellent. Yeah, that's wonderful. Any bonus actions or anything like that?
I don't think so. No.
Nah. That leaves us with Malice. What do you do?
I would like to quickly glance to the now open door and just think, maybe this wasn't worth cold-blooded murder on unsuspecting people having a bath. And and then just kind of turn back to them, and I would like to just put my hands up and say, this has gotten a bit out of hand. We just wanted to look at the boiler.
Okay. You know what? Ooh, okay. Can you roll me a persuasion check?
I can certainly
Your DC is 20, unfortunately.
Well, I have a +0, so let's see.
Oh, no pressure, Evie.
Yeah, they rolled a 19 plus 1 for their insight.
Jesus
Sorry.
Christ.
I know.
Seeing, nope, that succeeded in an attack roll. Well, I got a 2, so.
Oh no, advantage. Oh no,
Advantage.
it's have to be in that 20. Do it anyway, it might be.
It was a 19. It was
So close.
so close.
So close.
For that, I'll tell you what, the closest one to you that you're fighting with will have a moment and be like, you hear, because your voice emanates with this echo of Draconic around it. And the yuan-ti like looks at you and then confusedly says, where did you get that axe?
It was a gift.
Whilst that's going on, because that's its turn. So now it's the creature that you were fighting, Elder Green. That's going to continue to try to fight you.
Okay.
Oh, snap. That's a natural 20 to hit.
What's the plus?
But
Does it beat 21 AC?
yes.
Okay. Oh, gosh, it's a nat 20. It also hits.
Yeah.
Never mind.
So I would have been impressed if that had have like, do you know what I mean? Like, no, my AC is 30.
I totally remember how to play this game, Niall. It's fine.
You know what? This isn't that bad. This is only a setback, and it is piercing damage,
Okay.
which is muscle piercer. Your next attack, if you use a melee weapon, deals a D4 less damage, Elder Green. So if you could note that down, that'd be grand. I will also note it down.
You're right, don't use a melee weapon.
I mean, I don't think your character would know this, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Your arm hurts, and you're swinging. It's like your swinging arm kind of like out of, as they bite into it. They're going to use their last mind fang of the day. Only get 2 a day, you see. So this is going to be a lot of damage. We've got a D4 plus 3, so that's 5 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Plus 6 points of poison damage.
Okay.
Plus Oh, 16 points of psychic damage.
Okay.
As this big cobra head launches onto your arm. And again, you feel in your head, you sort of, in your mind, you hear that you have the thought that the longer you're away from the swamp, the more it perishes in the Feywild. And that psychically hurts you. And then it's going to slash out with its scimitar, and that's going to miss for a 7.
Cool. Yeah, maybe like as the thoughts are coming into my mind, I'm just kind of trying to bat away at it, which maybe catches its arm as it slices towards me.
Beautiful, beautiful. The other yuan-ti with the snake arms is going to turn to its friend that's sort of like looking at you, being like, "Where did you get this axe?" And he's going to say, "It doesn't matter where they got the axe. They tried to kill us. Kill them." And they're gonna try to attack you. Oh, actually, can you make a wisdom saving throw?
My child divinity is in effect, which does something. The wisdom
Plus
saving
5?
throws. No, that's the that you get that. You get that.
You get that for free.
You have advantage.
Sweet.
Excellent. Thank you. I'm just having a look at something. Give me a sec. 1 second. Also, is this being charmed?
I think it might be, you know.
Because I have advantage on those anyway.
Excellent.
Extra advantage. Double advantage.
I don't think it is, actually. But you have advantage.
Cool. I needed that advantage. So, still -1, so 14?
A 14 makes the save. They point their snake arms at you and they say, "Drop the weapon." And the drop really echoes out. And you're like, no. I don't think I will. That puts us on total green.
I'm not a total green. I'm just an elder green currently.
But I've still written down a T where your name is. I'm going to keep coming up with new ones every round.
So this is quite an enclosed space, isn't it? We're not like massively spread out in this bathhouse.
This area of the bathhouse isn't. If you pushed forward, you get to like little pools of water which they were sat in, but you're in this small area that was cordoned off.
Cool. Okay. What I would like to do is use Wither and Bloom at 3rd level, so that I invoke both death and life upon a 10-foot radius sphere. So that's quite a big sphere, and I can specify each creature of my choice in that area must make a con save. So a 10-foot radius, that's a lot of space.
That's 20 foot, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Would I be able to... you tell me how many creatures I could capture.
I'd say you could either get the 3, including the one next to you, or the 2, including the one next to you, basically.
I'll go for as many as possible.
Yeah.
Would Reek or Vega be involved in that?
Just Malice.
Just Malice. Damn. Okay.
The other 2 would have no one involved apart from you.
Okay. That might change things. Okay. Let's not do that. Sorry. Hold on.
Kill you all.
What I will do instead is cast Moonbeam against the one right next to me. So it is silvery, the pale light that kind of cascades down, but there's little motes of Feywild light that kind of drift away from it as well. So that when it's turn, it needs to make a con save.
Perfect.
So that's my action.
Any bonus actions?
Yes, as a bonus action, I will use my healing light towards Reek.
I'm doing fine if you're more hurt. I've got 50 out of 85.
We're kind of on an even thing. I'll use one on you, Reek. So that's 2d6 coming your way of healing energy. The frogs are coming for you.
The froggies.
8 points of health. Not much, but it's something. And I'll just be trying to elbow the guy next to me just to make sure he's staying within the moonbeam area. Just stay where you are, Petal.
Beautiful. Is that everything?
It is, thank you.
Perfect. At the end of your turn, it is the furthest one away who spots you misty step, Jamie, to the other side of the room and says, "Where are you going?" Oh no, she didn't. She didn't cast any of the spells. So she will cast Hold Person. Could you roll a Wisdom saving throw, please?
With advantage and +5.
Very good. Is it exhaustion just ability checks, not saving throws?
The first level, yeah.
You said advantage as well,
Yeah, advantage and +5.
Beautiful.
Or wisdom in charisma saving throws for a minute.
Can I have a card, please?
Avocado.
Yay!
Avocado. Thanks.
Okay, a D6 after making a saving throw.
Oh, okay.
It's a good one. So you pass, presumably. Excellent, yes. She holds her hand out to you, but you're like, ugh. You can feel the tension around your body as it starts to paralyze, and you're like, no.
No, she's...
Wonder.
Oh, honey. No.
Excellent. Vega, that's your turn.
Cool. I will probably just go for who's the closest one to me.
It'll be the one Malice is fighting.
Cool. I will take some swipes.
Or distracting, should I say?
Yeah, I'll take some swipes of them.
Nice.
So, I'm still raging. So, first attack. Oh dear. 18 to hit.
That'll hit.
Cool. I'm going with the fangs of the fire snake, so I'm 10 feet away. And yeah, I get to do extra damage. So that's the first attack. The second one will be a dirty 20.
That'll hit.
And then I will do 2 flurry of blows attacks as my bonus action. The first one of those is 25 to hit.
That'll hit.
And the second one is also 25 to hit.
Hey, that'll hit. So all hit.
So all hit. Cool. So right, hang on. I'm going to do this damage this way. So it's 26. Then
Just adding dice.
2 of them, and then where's it gone? Damn it. So, yeah, one of them, and another one of them.
Are they aberrations now?
No. They don't look very aberrationary.
Not enough tentacles.
Not enough Cthulhu-ness to it.
That's 50 points of damage.
So, how do you kill this one?
So I'm using my spear.
You know what? I think it's only fair to say if you want to move that damage, you need like 27 points of damage. So I imagine you'd have done that at some point. If you want to move the other 13 to another one, I feel like that's fair because you would have hit them.
Okay. Well, there's another one just next to them, isn't there?
And they have the same AC.
Cool. Okay. Then I will do
I
that.
think it's 23, isn't it? 27 and 23 is 50.
Yeah.
23. Thank you.
Thank you, Emma.
Yeah. So how do you kill one and then proceed to beat the crap
So
out of the other?
I've got my spear. So the fire kind of starts, and the tattoo that's on my arm and kind of comes down my arm and sort of runs up and like coils up the spear like a snake, and so it's more like swinging the spear, and the snake fire kind of comes out from the end. I guess almost like a maul or a sort of ball and chain kind of vibe. Just like catches them across the side of the head, and I kind of whip it around a few times and hit them multiple times.
Nice. With the swinging fiery spear, you burn through this yuan-ti and start moving into the other one, jabbing at it with your fire.
I think to be honest, it's more of a, because the fire doesn't, when it hits them, it doesn't like slow down the momentum of it. It just like engulfs a bit of them in flames. So it's more, I'm sort of swinging through both of them at the same time, I would say.
Beautiful. Like a real, like one of those video games where you kind of, the effects are doing the damage on the blade.
Yeah, exactly.
Excellent. I think that's everything you can do. I feel like
yes.
No?
Yes,
okay.
No, it is.
No worries then.
That's everything I can do. I mean, I can move a bit more, but I don't think I want to.
No, you're where the action is. Jamie, speaking of where the action is, what do you do?
Yes, I didn't realise we jumped in.
No worries.
Let's just. I think I'm not going to be making too many waves right now at the back, so I'll just sort of pull to the side of Reek and just like blast out some shadowy Eldritch Blasts.
Eldritch Blast.
12 to hit. What about 23 to hit.
Yeah, mate, that'll hit.
North. And I didn't technically state, so I'll just go for the one that Vega just finished with, or was just finishing with.
Yeah.
And pop
I forgot to add the bonus to damage from being in rage.
So let's just call it a +4 for the last 2 hits.
Okay.
So it's... Excellent.
And then just put another 4 damage on top for the Eldritch
Nice. I like it. I like it. Double numbers.
And I'm gonna hold on to my sorcery points and stuff like that. I feel like just peppering away in the background seem to be okay for now.
Then I started blessed. Beautiful. All right, that puts us onto Reek. It is your turn at the door.
Don't want to just abandon everyone, but I feel like you've got this under control. So I'm going to go and check that Flicker's not dead.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Excellent. So you go further into the boiler room.
Yeah.
You pass more and more of these brass chambers with these glass pumps, and you come to another door that is slightly ajar. You open that door wide, and you are in this large cavern. And within that cavern is a large body of water with Flicker stood at the edge, sort of looking towards you guys like, where are they? They wave you down, but what really takes your attention is behind, carved into this cavern face, is this large white stone face, and its open mouth has a waterfall pouring out of it.
Oh, good. Just going to shout at Flicker, you all right, mate?
Did they notice us?
Yep.
Have they stopped noticing us?
Not yet.
Right. Okay. I'm gonna wait here until they do.
Okay. I mean, presumably I can still see people down the corridor.
Yeah, you turn and you can see the fighting going on.
I'll just wait. They'll be done soon.
Does that do anything to your aura effects?
No, I choose them when I start. I mean, they don't have my aura because I'm not there, but
No worries.
this will have the
Excellent,
advantage.
excellent. Thank you very much. All right, that puts us on Malice. Your turn.
Cool. I would literally just like to roll my eyes and say, well, I guess these guys don't want to live then.
Shinhei vibrates in your hand like, yes, blood.
Yeah. We're on the same wavelength. Okay, I'm going to do the first attack on the one that Jamie and Vega have been laying into.
Yeah.
And, that's actually very low for me. So that's a net dirty 20.
Yeah, no, that misses. Sorry. Sorry, so one hit so far.
Yep, one hit so far. And then I will do my second attack, and that is a 25?
Yeah, that's also going to hit.
Okay, let's do this, and then I'll see if I need to use an action surge, because I don't know how they're looking.
That's a fair shout.
Okay, so I need one of those. Let's see. That's 19 slashing damage.
Okay.
And I would like to use a telekinetic strike thrust thing, which just does something automatically if I scroll down.
Telekinetic thrust, returning from the 80s. The new dance craze.
Energy sonic strike. Yeah, so I just do automatically an extra D8 plus
Excellent.
D8 plus 2. It's another 5 damage, and can it make a strength check?
Yes, it can. That is a 14.
14 meets beats, so it's fine.
As you smash against it, it takes your axe's cuts deep and then boom, slightly gets blown just its feet like slide against the bathroom floor with that horrible wee sound, as it's still quite steamy in here. Its towel billowing in the wind of your telekinetic thrust. It's still alive.
Okay, I'm going to use an action surge. I'm done with these guys. So I get to attack again. Hooray! I wonder if this will hit. Oh, that was a 20. So
Natural 20.
nat 20. There you go.
Well, let's get a card. Slashing damage is dangerous. Slow recovery. Triple damage. So roll the dice 3 times. And the target must make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
They pass. So the further effect does not take place. That's brutal, though.
Then
If that had failed, it just wouldn't have been able to attack you.
that's 46 slashing damage.
Well, it's dead. How do you kill this one?
I knock it back, and then it's just, you know what, I'm going to go with more decapitation. I feel like that's a theme that we've been building on in this half.
Excellent. And the head just flies off into the air, rolling onto the ground. The other yuan-ti right at the back, sort of like the furthest one back, is kind of like assessing the situation, like. But any bonus actions or anything you'd like to do?
So there's still 2 left at the back, right?
There's one at the back and one in combat just in front of you, with Elder Green currently being moonbeamed.
Moonbeam.
I would just like to shout. I would just like to shout, "Let's get this over with!" And that's my turn. Yeah.
Excellent. That puts us at its turn, where it has to make a Constitution saving throw. But I think it might pass with a 17.
Just passes.
Oh, it's only half damage.
Cool. It is 3rd level. Apologies, I forgot to state that
No
earlier.
worries.
That was a crap
Oh, it has
roll.
advantage actually as well. So no nat 20s for Niall.
So I rolled a 4, a 1, and a 1, which is a total of 6. Means it takes 3 damage.
Oh, it starts to burn slightly, and is gonna step out of the moonbeam, but stay in combat with you, and say, it's gonna say, "I think you should." And in common, it says, "I think you should lay down your arms and come with us."
But my arms are attached to my flower. I can't
Can you
literally
make
take them off myself.
a wisdom saving throw?
With advantage.
Yep.
+5 on top of that?
No,
Oh,
I'm
you're
not there.
on top of it. Okay.
Although I am regretting my, thought that you all had this, because
20.
That passes. You can feel its suggestion wash over you, and you decide, nah, you can do what you want.
you don't have to lay down your arms. You have to chop off your arms and lay them down.
No, my arms are attached, Petal. I'm not removing my arms.
No, I did not mean that.
Well, you should be more precise with your questions then, shouldn't you?
It's a very regular term of phrase. It's not your turn.
You've flustered the yuan-ti.
They are only in a towel, in fairness. Like,
okay. Oh,
it takes some real cojones, to like to just fight someone naked or in a towel.
I mean, they were kind of expecting it. They brought their scimitars with them into the spa.
That's just yuan-ti for you, isn't it?
Do yuan-ti just have special utility towels that just come with a pocket inside for your scimitar?
Yeah, that's where the scimitar was stored.
Special non-rusting scimitars.
I'm going to... No, I can't do that. Damn it. Right. I'm just going to fling a sacred flame at them. It's a dex save.
Okay.
So it's not a...
Yeah, that's very good. Ooh, that is a 18 though.
The damage, no.
And it gets advantage just in case. Damn it!
And then as a bonus action, I'll budge my moonbeam back to where they've gone. Moonbeam. There you go.
Excellent. That puts us at the furthest yuan-ti, which I think is going to call at you again. Let me just check how far this thing goes. Yeah, so it can get you. It's going to, the one at the back's going to say, what they mean is you should come peacefully with us to a specific location that we deem. Because you're almost saving throw.
Yeah.
With advantage.
Yeah.
19.
19.
Mm-hmm.
God damn it! Again, you feel that suggestion is null and void.
Look, I know that you all like me, all right, but please just stop with the suggestive questions, please.
I don't like you. I want you to stop killing.
Well, stop asking me suggestive things then, pet. Huh?
Vega, it's your turn.
Cool. I've sort of lost track of who's where. Sorry.
In front of you, Elder Green is combating one yuan-ti that's sort of circling them. And
they're basically trying to chat me up, Vega. That's what's going on.
And there's one about 10 foot away from there, sort of also trying to be like, yes, come with us.
Cool. I think I'm going to use my Ring of the Ram against the one that's Elder Green.
Okay.
Let me just remind myself.
For Moonbeam purposes, they'll still take the Constitution roll. Because technically at the start of their turn is when they move. Technically.
Cool. So I just need to make an attack. So that's 23 to hit. The ring has 3 charges. I'm going to use all 3. So that'll be 6 of those. Yeah, so it takes 32 damage and it's pushed 5 feet away.
It's not pushed 5 feet away because you explode it. As this round just charges through it, just bursting it open into paste. The last one looks at you through the spectral round like, well, shit. Jamie, it's your turn.
Hang on.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
Check.
Any bonus actions or anything?
I'm going to use my second wind and regain some HP, but that's all.
Nice. Jamie, any actions? Any actions?
She will almost like the little opportunist she is, as Vega absolutely decimates this one. She almost like pops up behind Vega at the other one that's like, oh, and she's just going to go in and almost like roll round Vega and stab the other one with her shadow blade.
No worries. Misty step in and then stabby.
No, not one, please. Yay! 24.
Hey, that'll hit.
Mike is so traumatized by anything. I don't mind. 2 is just not 1.
Yeah, I'll take a 2 any day.
No, feed me.
That is 13 points of damage on the shadow blade.
Excellent. 13 points of damage.
You know what? Oh, no, I need to call that beforehand, so it doesn't matter. Let's quicken up. Let's quicken up some Eldritch Blasts and see if I can do anything else.
So you have to use your action to stab, though.
Quicken spelling.
but your bonus action was to Misty Step.
I didn't Misty Step again.
Oh, did you just walk? Sorry.
Yeah, I just ran, followed Vega.
Sorry. That was me putting spells into your mouth.
Yeah, so I'll bonus quicken 2 Eldritch Blasts. So we've got a 13 to hit on the first.
13 will miss, unfortunately.
And a 12 to hit. So just
12 will miss as well, unfortunately. You stab it in the side, and then from your... Well, yeah, to be fair, if you wanted a... Yeah, nah, it's all right. Yeah, you shoot your Eldritch Blasts at this snake, but it's too close, and you can't really get your aim right. That's everything, isn't it? Any other actions you want to do? No worries then. Reek.
Right. Doing me on this.
Yeah.
The pumps in the pump room.
Yeah.
Can I interact with them in some way that would make more steam in the room that everyone is in?
Ooh, roll an intelligence check.
Yeah, this is going to go
an investigation check.
Really badly. I have a -1. It was so close to being a 15, but it's a 5.
You're like, none of this makes sense.
Can I just... Are there any knobs that I can just turn, regardless of what they do?
Yeah, 100%. Can you roll me a D100?
3.
Is this when you're boiled to death?
No, not at all. You turn a knob and the knob comes out in your hand and you're like, what? And then steam billows out of that knob, which you realise you have to put back on. You take 1 point of fire damage as hot scalding water pours across your face.
Okay, that didn't go to plan.
Bonus action, another one.
Do we hear any of this from outside? Do we just say like, no?
Yeah, definitely.
Can I take off another one? Because I will.
If you got 2 attacks, I'll allow you to attack this thing
another
with your
D100.
hands. Yes, please.
I enjoy the most about this is Reek was the one that started the actual combat.
Did I?
Yeah.
You opened the lightsaber and cut the door.
Yeah, fair. 73 that time.
Oh, okay. You turn the knob and you hear as the room to the side of you where everybody is suddenly becomes heavily obscured.
Fixed it.
You now all have disadvantage.
But we all have disadvantage, so that's
Apart
fair.
from Malice, who's got blind sight.
My time to shine.
Within 10
I'm
foot,
raging, so I've flat rolls.
Yeah, sweet. That puts us on. Malice, speak of the drow and they shall appear. It is your turn.
Excellent. Now, in this very obscured room, I would like to go after the one that is left.
Yes.
Yes.
How does your blind sight manifest itself? Like, are you like closing your eyes and like echo sensing Daredevil style?
I think it's more. I'm imagining more like Toph from Avatar.
Oh,
and just kind of
very
sensing through the earth and just the vibes. That's
Very
not
cool.
how it works.
5 check.
Vibe check. I have blind sight by vibe check. Let's go with that.
Ooh, your vibes aren't good. Slashy.
But yeah, like it's not actually important how it looks because no one can see it. That's just me being lazy and not coming up with something.
It's all right. I will fill in the steam.
I didn't get anything below a 20 on those 2 attacks.
Sweet.
I'm
So
not
you
even doing the
definitely
addition for it anymore.
Would you like to roll the damage?
Yes, I would. Okay, so that's 8, 12, 22, then 32. That's 32 damage.
Excellent. Okay.
And
If you oh yeah,
I also add another D8.
don't bother.
Fine.
Don't bother. If I may,
Please.
Malice runs into the steam, and you hear this like slight muffles of combat, and then a shadowy figure moves from in the distance, and coming out of the steam is a head rolling over, and then Malice standing over it, foot on top, looking at you guys like, what's the problem?
Yeah, go Malice!
That is end of combat. You have successfully killed the yuan-ti bathing.
And got significantly better skin. All in the same...
Yeah, your muscles feel more relaxed after doing some, tense exercises
Apart from
within...
Jamie, who feels knackered.
Yeah.
I got battered.
And
This
I'm
room
just
better be worth it.
Just gonna say, I'm on full health.
I just want to let everyone know.
Just so you know,
Unscathed.
don't give me any healing.
Would I be able to retrieve one of the towels from one of these people who have died so violently?
Yeah, it's probably covered in blood, but yeah.
Cool, because I'm currently covered in the one that exploded right next to me when Vega exploded them with the ram ring. So I'm going to towel myself off and just sort of gently place it upon the areas of the snake which I don't want to see.
Nice.
Yeah. So where are we? Why can't I see? Where is Reek? Reek just vanished.
I'm sorry, I turned some knobs and one of them was really painful, but the other one made it full of steam. It seemed like a really good idea at the time.
Yeah, it was
Sorry,
fine.
guys. I'm sorry. It seemed like a really good idea at the time.
I think Vega would be starting to head towards the boiler room.
There's a really big
Elder Green.
cave.
Elder Green, come follow my voice this way. There's less steam over here.
I'm just going to sort of walk with my hands in front of me, trying to not trip over dead bodies and slip in gore on the floor.
Highs or lows?
Oh shit. Highs.
Highs. You managed to keep your balance as you're going. But no tumbles, no falls.
Gonna stand, like in those chains where you go on adventure holidays and people are like, step over that branch, don't touch that branch. I'm gonna stand by the knob, and as everyone comes in, I'm gonna be like, nobody touch that knob.
This
No,
one's
I
all
wanna
right.
touch the knob.
What?
Maybe we should make a sign.
So what did you say, V?
No, I'm not repeating that. It sounds dirty.
I heard it, and now I'm realizing how dirty it did sound.
Maybe we should just leave. There's a big cavern back there with some person's head in marble head, not an actual head.
There's many of those back in the other room, but this is what we came here for, so this is what we have just murdered 4 people in cold blood for. So, yes.
I'm sorry, I was just trying to get through the door. It seemed like a really good idea at the time.
It was an amazing idea.
You hear from Flicker in the cavern. Should we hide the bodies?
What about the destroyed room that has been shattered to pieces?
I vote we just leave them there so they know we are people to fear.
Yeah, we'll just close this door behind us.
I think we should have a look at whatever Flicker wants us to look at and get out of here as quickly as possible.
Just before we do, and I'm just going to put my arm around Vega and give you 9 points of health.
Thank you very much, Elder Green.
I'm also going to heal myself a little bit. Just a little cuddle before we go anywhere else.
Are you hurt, Elder Green? Because I can fix that for you.
I mean, only if it's not too much trouble. I mean, I do have some spells that I could use upon myself. Roughly, I'd say I'm about 56 out of 93, but I mean, that's a number I've just picked off the top of my head.
I'll give you 10 from Lay on Hands, which is also a hug, because that's what we're doing now.
Let's just have a nice cuddle in the boiler room.
What happened to the Mastiff?
Oh, that ran off, didn't it?
One of them poofed. One of them ran away. I can only assume that it's gone to fight a battle elsewhere.
Oh.
It
Also,
was
why
wiser
did
than
Mastiffs just turn up out of nowhere?
Sometimes they just live in my pockets.
Okay.
You never know when you're going to need a mastiff.
Can you talk to them? Like, do you pet them when they're in your pockets?
Well, I never know which one they're going to be in. But maybe I should start like patting my pockets so that they grow attached to me. There. I just start patting random pockets.
A ladder
Good
deep
boy.
inside one of your pockets thinks, yes, my master calls for me. A ladder.
Oh, I thought you said a ladder. I was like, yeah, sure. No, a ladder. A really loyal ladder.
The loyalist.
Flicker, what's so special about this head apart from that it's a massive marble head with a waterfall? Obviously, it's. I realised that was a dumb question as soon as I said it.
Well, it kind of. I feel like it symbolizes clearly someone that they've built over here. Like, look around, and as they point around to them, you can see these wonderful crops, but flowers and fauna growing all around the wall. The cavern itself is alive with fungus and beautiful life bursting forth in planetary and greenery around these areas. Would you like to roll nature checks or arcana checks or anything? And Eldergreen, you get to roll at advantage.
Oh.
For the lols, I will roll one. Yep, that's a 7.
My nature is +0, just saying. Don't know why.
With
You
my
can make it a
two-
history check if you like as well.
With
for
my
you,
two, I would
Eldergreen.
just like to say
Also
clearly.
+0.
Sorry.
Oh no, go
Go
for
ahead,
it.
Evie.
With my 2, I would like to just look around and say, well, clearly this is someone they gave food poisoning to and they felt bad.
It's entirely possible. I mean, why else would you plant all these flowers?
It's a 9 from Elder Green, even with advantage.
Jeez Louise. Was that a history check or a nature check?
That was
or
a nature check, yeah. They're all the same. So
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I'm very clever.
Jamie, Vega.
With my -1, I got a 6.
We're doing so well. I love this.
An 18. Nature.
Save us, Jamie.
Thank fuck. I don't know why you, of all people, know this, but Jamie, you know that these the kind of horticulture that's existing in this area. You've heard of the Feywild before, probably because it's you're the shadow to it in a way. The shadow fell, and the Feywild kind of occupies similar areas of existence around the material plane. So that's probably why you know about the Feywild. And this seems to be almost like a little Feywild garden within this yuan-ti city, hidden away, of course, and being pumped. Like all the water's being pumped out of it, but it seems that the water that populates this world might be sourced from here.
The nature of that is Fey in origin.
No, it's not. It looks nothing like the plants from where I come from. Nothing like them. No, these are, no, they can't be.
With a little bit more of a general inspection and Jamie pointing it out to you, you're like, oh,
Maybe they are.
These are. It's
They're
probably
like-
because you were so far away when you looked.
They're like
Sure.
the things that the Feywild considers weed. You're like, nah. These
Yeah.
aren't.
Yeah, it's 100%. Yeah. And they're all perfectly sized and perfectly placed. That there is no overgrown, so even the weeds themselves aren't overgrown, and they're not overtaking anything. Everything has its own space and its own place.
That's very un-Fey-like.
That is
anyone
unfair.
else-
Certainly nothing like anything I've ever seen before.
Mm.
Does anyone else feel like these people are completely obsessed with water? Like, we came through a watery cave to get here, and now there's more water. And maybe we should just, like, poke all the water, see if anything happens.
It's funny you say that, actually, because through that waterfall is some sort of cavern that I can't get through, and I reckon that takes you further up into whatever this is.
Why can't you get into it?
And they kind of point to their scraggly arms again, like.
Oh, I mean, Malice might be able to help with that, but I'm not.
Oh,
If
yes,
I-
I can do the strong. Is it like
Go
a
for
heavy thing?
So, do you go through the waterfall to inspect?
I was just going to ask Flicker first, but...
Oh, okay. Flicker's like, I some sort of cave in, lots of boulders, lots of rocks. I didn't have the tools and the physicality for it.
Oh.
I reckon altogether we can probably clear it in under an hour.
Is anyone else a bit worried as to why there are some Feywild plants right here in this room? Because I could have a chat with them before we go through a waterfall.
That might be a good idea. I wasn't worried until... Are you worried?
It just seems very odd.
It does seem unusual, but, well, this entire place is unusual, so...
I think
it
that
didn't
maybe
seem more unusual than anything else, I suppose.
my hypothesis is that, well, probably the yuan-ti took this place, that it wasn't theirs first.
That seems reasonable.
Don't start throwing things like that round. Soon we'll have the bloomin' Godborn here going, it was ours to begin with.
They're amazing and also douchey.
Look at all of our cool eyes.
Do they have something to do with the Feywild as well?
Isn't that where the city is from?
Is it?
I don't know.
They never
You're
said
the one that
anything.
told me about it.
Well, that was more of an open statement to everybody else in the know.
I don't think I've ever seen a Godborn in the Feywild.
They tell us something about the fact that they are based elsewhere and came to the material plane. Something like that?
Yes, Malice, I see you raising your hand.
Yes, sorry, slight non sequitur. Eldergreen, you don't like water, right?
Not something I would like to experience, no.
Okay, this might not work, but I'm just going to start feeling around in my pockets and hope that whatever I roll gives me another rowboat.
Go for it. Go for it.
Let's try. Okay, I need that, and I need that.
Do you not come from a swamp? Is that not wet? I thought swamps were wet. I could be wrong.
Swamp is very wet, yes. But
I
didn't have a very good...
which is what I needed.
Nice.
Is that enough for a boat?
Yeah.
Jeez Louise.
We're having this very sincere conversation. Malice is just in the background like...
I think slowly. Go on, Liz.
I had a very bad day.
Oh.
The last time I was home, before I turned up and I swapped with Veracity. I think that was her name. Well, I had a bad day, and then I saw the Swampolid, who gave me my powers of healing, and then I was alive, and then I came here.
Were you not alive?
I might have not been. I sort of drowned.
Oh.
It was in one of the silt pools. It was my favourite silt pool, actually. There's lots of midges floating around it, and there's lots of bulrushes. But I dove in because there was lots of metal all over the place, and that wasn't right. So I picked it all out, and some of it fell on me, and I got trapped. I had to wait a very long time when I was down there. And anyway, I'm here now, so everything's fine. Everything is wonderful, and I am here with everyone. What a happy day to have.
Splush. The boat.
That's a nice boat.
I really feel like I lucked out with this pocket.
I honestly don't know where you keep it all, Flower. You just keep on bringing them out.
Yeah, it's almost like exactly what I need. Like it's rolling a dice, but it's not so random.
I don't know
Somehow,
what a dice is.
It's this one specific situation.
What does the boat look like out of interest? Is it a dinghy? Is it a canoe? What is it?
I was thinking it was like quite a polished, like 6-person rowboat.
Yeah, it's like a 12-foot long rowboat, isn't it?
Yeah. I kind of want it to have racing stripes for no particular reason.
Why not? Makes it go faster.
And a dragon figurehead. No, that might be too much.
No, I'm cool with it.
Dragon
cool with it.
figurehead.
It's called Tiamat's Wrath alongside the boat. It's painted red with multicolored stripes: the blue, the green, the white, and the black across it.
I thought you were going to use it as an umbrella so that as we go through the waterfall, you can hold it upside down. Now I realise that you wanted it to row across the water.
Like Captain Jack Sparrow. It's such a shallow pool. I love it. All right, so you jump in the rowboat and row across through the waterfall and immediately hit rock. The journey was
the boat in, and then you just walk across the boat like a bridge to the other side.
No, it's quite a in fairness, it's quite a large, shallow body of water. And when you get to the other side, you get through the waterfall, and there is, rock, to which I presume you start taking up. Yes?
I'm not sure how Reek's going to probably start pushing the bits that other people have pulled off the wall away.
Cool.
Strength
So
is
do you
not my strong suit.
Whoever wants to lead this role can do so with advantage, presumably. You're all helping each other.
Yep. I am very strong, so...
Athletics check for me.
Athletics, excellent. Ooh, okay, that is 22.
In under an hour. You do it in about 30 minutes. Just with Mouse at the front.
Can I attempt to create the mold earth cantrip, please?
Yeah.
I just need to check what my... I have a thing that basically means I can have a crack at casting any cantrip.
Yeah, go for it. That'll reduce the time significantly.
Less time for people to come and find the dead bodies and then follow us in here.
Do they just see the back half of the boat that's halfway sticking out the waterfall?
That's 100% what they would see. Unless any of you close the door.
Oh,
There was another door.
The door is...
Yeah, we'll close the door.
Cool.
The second door, not the one that I broke.
That one's on the floor.
So I put the handle back.
Still there.
I mean, we've messed up the bathhouse pretty good. Not just that one room. I collapsed a wall.
It'd be a real discovery. You'd be like, oh my gosh, what happened to my bathhouse? My wall, my tub. Wait.
And as much as we could hide the bodies, I exploded someone.
Ooh, so we're probably not going out the same way we came in, right?
No, you're not.
Doubt it at this point.
I could, if there's one particularly big boulder, just move it telepathically in front of the door.
I'll allow it.
Yes.
That's very clever getting around it.
Nice.
Now...
that was a solid no. I rolled a 2, though, not a 1. So that's a little bit better.
Always look on the bright side of life, Michael. Always look on the bright side. Sweet.
My voice is going, so...
It's giving you quite a sultry tone. So, you make it through this this crevice that you've opened up. And within, you notice is actually formed stone way. And that's what you start to clear out. It's actually quite precise, neat, formed, chiseled stone. And once you've made enough of a escape through, you can start to move through it. And you work your way through this. Would you like to make perception checks?
Yes.
I'm not at disadvantage this time.
Solid 12.
12.
Natural 20.
Yay!
Hey, have another 20 card.
Well,
So
it's great because I did have disadvantage because I'm exhausted, but then I have advantage because of my cloak. So,
Sweet.
winning.
Succeed on an attack roll is your card for today.
That's handy.
I got 16 on the perception check, but my passive is 18, if that helps.
Nice. Is that everybody? Sweet. With anybody who got above 15, you can hear voices through the walls. And what you gather is that you're moving through the city, through structures. And you keep going, working your way up and up at a slight incline, till eventually you come to this doorway. And it's made out of stone. And you can see that there's a button that needs to be pressed.
That sounds like a reek.
Why do I have to have my hand chopped off?
Because you just love pressing and twisting things.
You're not wrong. I do want to press it, but I also... will someone reattach my hand if it gets chopped off?
I will absolutely do that for you. No problem.
Boom.
So, as this large stone slab starts to move to the side, you open up into the side of this grand room, and scattered around it are statues. All of yuan-ti, all in different positions, all trying to hide their eyes, all trying to hide their faces. And at the back center of the room, so on the right to you guys, on the left there's this large entrance, and through the gap you can see sunlight pouring in. And on the right is a semicircular pool, about 30 foot wide. This whole room is about 120 foot by 120 foot, massive, and containing a lot of statues.
These statues give me the heebie-jeebies.
Don't look very happy, do they?
Why are they all... Are they going to come to life? Like, when you're not looking at them, like...
Like a weeping angel? I
certainly hope not.
That'd be pretty scary.
Doctor Who episodes.
The pool of water has a white figure. Well, actually, it's not a white figure. It's a stone figure with a white face. And it's of a woman. And you recognize the woman, Elder Green. And you recognize the white porcelain face.
No!
Oh, I've met this one before, yeah.
From her hands are held out like this. And from that, water pours into this pool of water. And then the pool of water is overflowing through, over, onto the floor, and then out down the steps. And you gather this is the source of all the water within this demiplane.
Sorry now.
Yeah, upon a shelf as you're looking around. Do you enter the room?
It's going to be an elf, isn't it? It's an elf on a shelf. I'm really sorry. I'm in a mood today.
I like it. I'm cool with
We're leading into this, Let's stay here.
And if it's not, I can just get on the shelf.
So, do you enter the room?
If Reek is like sort of hanging back, I think I'd be hanging back.
I know I'm gone. I pressed the button. We're here now. We're just gonna be very carefully, like, not looking at the statues and then looking at the statues. Should
I just very quickly pass without a trace on all of us with my staff?
If you want.
I'm gonna do that just because those statues, they're creeping me out. And even though I'm reassured by that lady over there because I saw her before I came here, I'm gonna use pass without a trace.
Yeah.
You can.
So I was just going to think if Vigor notices that, I would, be stealthing.
Yeah.
Excellent. Do you want to roll stealth checks, I guess?
Yeah. 27.
Actual 27. So plus 10 for thingy. 25.
33.
30.
We are gods.
So you start to move around this area, hiding between the statues and such. And you look around and you notice ceremonially hung up on a shelf, or next to a shelf with different weapons of this similar type to Shanae, is a set of armor. And the armor is immediately recognizable as one of the Eternal Army's members' armor. but it's hung up, taken off, abandoned.
I don't know how
It's
you
not-
recognise it if there's no one there with like brightly coloured eyes next to it. Do they all wear the same armour?
They all wear the same armor,
Pass me by.
just like in various
do
differences.
they have shades that match their eyes? Is that
No. So the armor's gold. The armor's like this
nice.
white gold that practically reflects the sun, but this one is dull and scratched up and unkempt. And within the room, you hear a trembling voice that shakes the very floor itself. And it says, "I know you are here."
Have we just run into one of the angry people from the people we met previous? That looks familiar, doesn't it? Does that look familiar to any of you?
The armor.
Yeah.
Yeah. Does the voice come from the armor? Where's the voice coming from?
No.
The voice comes from the whole room.
Does that sound
And
like
as you...
a familiar
Sorry?
creature I have spent a lot of time around in
No.
the sense of the species?
No.
Okay.
And as you say, "We recognize the armor," the voice says, "Ah, yes. A shackle from my former bonds. But I am past that now. You are here, aren't you?"
Can I look closer at the armor? Is there any sort of like insignia or anything that I can retrospectively connect to other people's armor and see who it was, what rank they were, anything like that?
Roll a perception check. Just another one.
That is 19.
With a 19, you can see specifically that because the Eternal Army don't really have rank from what you could see. They all just wear what's comfortable. There were some that wore lighter armor, some that wore heavy armor, but it was all the same armor, just with pauldrons taken off, chainmail off, vice versa. This one is fully armored, but what you do notice is that there's heavy battle damage, and there is a large insert between the rib section. Where the armor plating should cover it, there's a large hole, presumably where a sword has pierced through.
Okay.
So this armor's taken some damage.
I'm going to stop stealthing and kind of step into somewhere that there's a bit more light and just say, "It looks like you had an honorable death."
I am Ilshalu, the Undying.
Oh.
I do not die.
How do you feel about, your pros?
From the pool, there is like movement. And then you see a tendril of scaly skin move. And then another. And then they start to rise out of the water, one snake head. And then another snake head. And then another snake head that form this massive cacophony of snakes that all open up. You're stood a good distance away from it, but their eyes glow with this green, reminiscent to an Eternal Army member. The body itself of this large creature, muscular and scaly and reptilian. And that's where we'll take a break. Yeah, thank you very much for watching. We'll be back in about 10 to 15. So see you soon. Electric Boogaloo. I don't know, I'm just saying words now.
We are delighted to be sponsored by HeroForge. HeroForge offers fully customizable tabletop minis with dozens of fantasy species and thousands of parts to choose from. You can see all of the minis that we designed for this stream in the overlay, and they animate when we enter the combat, so look out for that. HeroForge are fantastic, so do check out the Pro membership where you can get premium access to features ahead of time, beta access to things, and all sorts of cool stuff that just makes your life a lot easier. And you can check them out at heroforge.com.
We are delighted to be sponsored by Ultra Pro. They make accessories for D&D, Magic the Gathering, and more. My favourite part of their collection are their figurines of adorable power. Here is their gazer. They also make other things such as deck boxes if you play Magic the Gathering. You can find all of Ultra Pro stuff at ultrapro.com.
Hey friends, check out our new sponsor, Phoenix Dice, for a carefully curated menagerie of click-clack math rocks for your delectation. Check out their entire selection at phoenixdice.com, and just so you know, Phoenix Dice are all about living gloriously in the worlds of tabletop games and sustainably in this one, which means their dice are working to be recycled, their packaging is recycled, the dice are made of sustainable materials. It's all great stuff. You should definitely get involved. You can also join us today in chat with a chance to be in a raffle and win some Phoenix Dice of your own. Just put !dice into chat and you'll be in with a chance to win.
We're delighted to be supported by Idle Champions of the Forgotten Realms, a Dungeons & Dragons strategy video game that brings together D&D characters from novels, adventures, and multiple live streams into a single grand adventure. Select your heroes and formation and battle through waves of monsters for free on PC, phone, PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo Switch. You can pop exclamation code into chat for a free Electrum chest.
We are also supported by Warriors of Waterdeep. Take your team of warriors on a quest spanning the Forgotten Realms, all on your mobile. Power up your teams with items, work with your guild to defeat hordes of enemies, and test your mettle in the arena. And to make all of that work, you need gems! As we frequently say, the hunt for gems is real. Pop !WOW gems into chat for a link to collect free gems and get yourself that nice sword you've been looking at, or revive your heroes against a deadly foe. Download link !Warriors of Waterdeep in chat.
Check out our supporters at D&D Beyond, your guide to digital D&D. Make character sheets online, share them in a campaign, and track all of those tasty little stats in one easy place. You can use the Beyond app to track your characters on the go. You can also use their encounter tracker and archive monsters to run any smooth combat thing. You know what I'm saying. You're a DM. You've done this before. You know D&D Beyond is the place to go. You can also check out our character sheets with an exclamation point characters in Twitch chat below.
Check out our wonderful supporters Elderwood Academy, who make beautiful bespoke gaming-themed gear, including hex chest dice boxes, spellbook deck boxes disguised as bespoke ancient arcane tomes, and scroll and codex dice tower and rolling tray pairings. Make your own with their online designer at elderwoodacademy.com.
Hello, and welcome back to part 2. We left our players off in the mysterious pool room.
That sounds so much more fun than what you mean. Like we're gonna gather around a table and get cues out and knock some of these balls around statues.
This lair actions are gonna hurt.
What lair actions? I mean,
surely we can still talk it down.
Maybe.
My plan.
From the pool hath risen. Gosh, I'm turning into Mike Tyson. That should have been the voice I picked for this monster, because it's a snake monster. It should have been like, "Oh, you've come to my lair. I'll buy you your off, man. Don't fuck with me."
I mean, if you want to retcon it, I'm cool with it.
Don't know. Mike Tyson might come to my house and kill me. Anyway.
Or like a Chris Eubank.
Chris Eubank.
You could have just called the monster Mike Python.
Mike Tyson! Oh my god!
Evie's on fire today. Can we all just take a minute to appreciate it?
Evie, you know what? You have a D8 after making a skill or attack roll.
Oh yeah.
That's just that fucking Mike Python. Oh, my face.
Jesus
Look,
Christ is written. Sorry, couldn't help it. He's written.
Just before you force us into any combat, can I quickly mage armor up, please?
Yeah. I mean, in fairness, you've not done anything combative yet, so
No, but I know you.
it's just rhythm.
Have we perchance had a short rest? Did any of the previous bit count as a short rest?
I literally, like, I was waiting for you guys to take a short rest. I was like, come on, guys, take a short rest. And you guys
Had
were
a
like,
nice little sail across
fuck
a
this
tiny.
door, fuck this boat.
Walking gently upstairs.
I thought about it, but then I was like, well, there aren't a bunch of dead bodies. We've left some carnage behind. It's not time to sit down and rest.
To be fair, like, while the strong ones were moving boulders, people who do not have any muscle could well have been taking a rest.
We took a very uneventful boat trip across a very small pool, Niall,
Yeah, it's not an hour.
in which we did nothing more than sit and talk.
It canonically took Malice 15 minutes. Fine, you short rested.
Yeah,
Take a short
thank you.
rest. You fucks. You're gonna need it. That's why I gave you this. Look, I learned as a DM, if you want to kill your players, I mean, challenge your players. You have to put them through multiple combats. TPK. You know those drums at the very beginning? I mean, Emma and Eldiger, and you won't really remember this because you weren't there for it, but there was drums banging Maglabayat. And Maglabayat in Orcish actually means TPK.
Right, I'm back at full health.
Excellent.
I remain
So-
at full health.
I'm back at full health.
Ilshalu, the Undying, reveals themselves from this pool of water, their body attached to a snake tail.
Surgically?
Yeah, not like horizontally. Like riding a snake.
Surgically, not vertically.
Like vertically, I was like, yes, of course. What
Like
else?
a snake centaur, horizontal.
Yeah. I love it. There's a snake head, and then his body at the top, like. No, not surgically. Like he's become his body is like a large snake, very similar to the ones you've seen before, but this one is much larger and
Is
terrifying.
it similar to what Malice might look like if he keeps failing saves?
Maybe, hard to say.
Without looking away from this creature, James, Flicker, I believe this is the point when you run away.
Flicker isn't even coming to the room. He was like, "Sorry, I'm over here." Just at the door, just waves at you.
Maybe just press the button again.
They press the button and the door closes.
Now we're locked in.
Well, fuck.
Oh, I didn't think about that. Sorry, I just wanted Flicker to be safe.
Is there a button on this side?
Body, no. The body of water parts in like a big sploosh as the snake rides forward. Their hands are clawed, and they're large, gargantuan, lizard-like claws, but their head from their neck just splits off into multiple snake heads, more than you can count. You have come from the the one from the Eternal Army, my brethren. I can't do this voice. If I give it this voice, I'm just gonna be pissing myself laughing the whole time. Like, I'm not gonna be able to do it seriously. All right, I'm gonna have to do.
1, 2, 3.
You have come to my lair. It's just so good. Anyway, you have
Going in the
come
blue for real. Sorry.
Yeah. No, it should. It deserves the blue for real. It deserves the full shit. Okay. Anyway, that was to me. No mirrors. Anyway, there are no mirrors in this room, funnily enough. But Ilshalu moves forward and says, "You have come from my brethren. You are here to slay me, aren't you?"
That is why they asked us to come.
It's negotiable, though.
We're not
You know
big
that
fans of your brethren.
Do you know that lady?
Do you point at the statue?
Yes.
A few of the heads turn around and they're like, "Yes, I stole this place from Drusilda the Conservator many years ago.
You stole it.
This is my realm now. No one may take it from me. You say you do not like my brethren. So,
We are here because they have extorted us. They are holding a city hostage, and their price for leaving it is that we kill you.
still behaving like puppets, I see.
Who
And the
us or
snake-
them?
My brethren." And the snake starts to move round. It doesn't get too close yet. It stays a distance away from you, about 60 foot.
I like your decoration that you've got in your nice room, by the way, where there's at least 5 of these statues, and none of them seem to want to look anywhere. And
Yes, followers that have been deemed unworthy.
what makes people worthy?
Those that are competent.
I mean, Malice is pretty competent.
Yeah, thank you. I mean, yes. I'm pretty competent.
As
Can I
you
roll
say
deception?
that, oh yeah, you can roll deception if you want.
Or a deception of myself. Well, that was a nat 20, so like.
Oh,
yes.
Oh, yeah, fortuitous circumstance for you. Nice, absolute shenanigans. Yeah, and it rolled really low on its perception roll, insight roll. Sorry. Shanae, you have found a good wielder. And you can feel the axe humming with familiarity.
You know Shanae?
It is mine, lost many years ago in the war against the Eternal Army.
That's a shame. I'm pretty sure that they're not yours anymore, though.
So you are not loyal.
Are you talking to me or Shanae?
Both. And like the heads all echo out at the same time. There is a weirdness to the voice, like it does echo throughout this room. Like you're not really sure where it's coming from, even though you can see the snake mouths moving. I've enjoyed that. It's like the ventriloquist snake puppets.
Could I, in the background, just subtle spell detect thoughts?
Yeah.
Just surface thoughts, not the actual.
Yeah.
Just she wants to start getting an idea of picking out intention for giving Malice the room to talk, but in case this creature's trying to drag Malice down a path.
You can hear a subtle thought before it speaks. One chance. And then it says, if you are wanting to turn your back on the Eternal Army and join me in freeing yourselves from their bondage, then pledge loyalty to me and I will free you.
Sort of already pledged loyalty to someone.
Irrelevant.
Well, not to me.
And you hear thoughts, imbecile.
I mean, it's not wrong.
Well, you've not proved to us yet that you're worthy of our loyalty.
I need prove nothing, for I am a god. And it raises up even higher.
It's been
Oh, here we
drinking,
go again.
drinking the lemonade.
From personal experience, myself and Malice have met a fair few people who claim to be gods, so, proving is actually kind of on the table for us.
I am Ilshalu the Undying.
You said that already.
I was born into godhood, and I shall live through this. We shall follow our
You're just
brethren.
as bad as all the rest of the Eternal Army.
Stop interrupting me.
All they could tell us was how they were born into godhood and they're born of gods and blah, blah, blah. My special powers are,
Yeah, I mean, at least they had the
They are
decency to say they
puppets.
were demigods.
They are puppets of gods. They do not fill their true purpose. Our true creators.
What
meant
is your
for
true
so much more.
purpose?
Well, we are not puppets to anyone. Not you, not them.
This is going poorly.
The snakes start laughing.
You know in Little Shop of Horrors when all the little...
You are fools if you do not think that the Eternal Army use you as they are used. All of you are not free.
If we
Not
weren't
like
free, we would be trying to kill you right now. But I believe there is a better way.
You threaten. You think you come here and threaten me.
Oh, God. Can I roll an insight check on
I am
this
doing the
idiot?
opposite of threatening you. I'm telling you that I am not intending to try and harm you right now.
Would you like to make an insight check?
Did.
And then we'll go.
Rolled a 6.
I'm going to attempt to delve deeper. Why the fuck not?
Go for it.
My insight check is a 13.
Nice. What wisdom? Is it wisdom saving throw?
Yes? Question mark?
Yes.
I should
Can I
really-
just... Is it possible for me to turn on my lightsaber behind my back?
I mean, it's possible for you to turn it on. Like, not sneakily or stealthily, but you can go, do you know what I mean? Go.
I have the handle behind my back ready.
So I rolled a nat 20 on my save, which gets me another card.
Mhm.
Ew.
So the spell fails and he is aware that
All the heads like
Yeah.
come down on
I was in their head.
Oh,
I wondered when you'd catch on.
roll initiative.
Oh,
I had something I wanted to say. Never mind.
You can still say it.
Yeah.
Lightsaber!
I got a natural 20.
Hey, have a card.
I got a natural 20.
Hey, have a card.
You still get +4.
Okay, this is very important,
Thank
Liz. Turn a successful hit against you into a miss, or a critical hit into a normal hit.
Cool.
Very good, very good, very, very, very good. And then, Michael, you have re-roll a skill or attack roll, which is also very good.
Ooh. Q.
And that's for yourself, not for any other creatures. But do you know what I mean? You can pass it among yourselves.
Years.
Just you couldn't make Ilshalu re-roll, is what I'm trying to say.
Okie dokie.
Do we have two people still that have fortuitous cards?
I do, yeah.
Don't know.
Okay. It'll be fine.
Evie, how many HP in total does Malice have?
76.
Cool, thank you.
Excellent. So, 20 and above. Liz.
25? 6? Is it +5?
+4.
+4, 25.
25 for Liz.
Sorry, the
27.
+4 is 30.
I had to resist the urge to put Elder Toad.
Keep it, do it.
ET. Sweet. 15 to 20?
19.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, 17.
Excellent. Oh, well, that works out perfectly. Excellent. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, gang. Let's do this. Vega, it is your turn first. You can see the intent for Ilshalu to move aggressively towards Jamie.
But I don't know. With my passive insight, well, I have picked up that it's because Jamie did something.
Oh, Jamie straight up said, "Oh, I wondered when you'd pick up on what
Okay.
I'm doing."
Right.
Yeah.
Self-admission.
Yeah. Also, Malice, did you want to say anything whilst this was happening?
I was just going to try another form of persuasion, but it looks like we might be past that now.
On your turn, you can still try it. Well, actually, spoil it for you. You may have got a 17, and Reek may have got a 19. And somebody may have got something in between those two.
Damn it.
Squeaky bum time. Anyway, Vega, it's your turn.
Cool. Yeah. So I will move between Ilshalu and Jamie. And just say, I still think we can resolve this without resorting to violence. I don't know what happened between you and your brethren that resulted in you being down here. But I have no desire to take this place away from you. I am just trying to stop some of your brethren from doing harm to the reputation of the society you clearly care a lot about.
Cool.
There are members that I believe
Roll a
could
persuasion
lead
check.
things in a better way.
That's like more than enough for 6 seconds.
So that's an 18.
Is everybody else holding their action?
We haven't got to us yet. The lightsaber is out, though.
As you say that, he stays still and he says, "If that is true, then give up that one and the rest of you may live."
Ooh, that's not going to happen.
No. Sorry, Sunshine.
Then they move forward at a speed inhuman, snaken, and can. Because you said you kind of wanted to spread out hiding. I'm going to say, Jamie and Vega, can you make Constitution saving throws for me, please?
+5.
I wasn't spreading out. I'm sticking by JB.
Then also make a Constitution saving throw.
I'm not entirely sure where in the room I am, but
It's up to you. Are you within 30 feet of them?
I don't know. I'd like to be within 50 feet.
50 feet is totally cool. Elder Green?
I'll be shuffling my way behind one of the statues, I think. Yep.
Excellent. What did we roll, gang?
So sorry, do we get the +5 or?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah.
I think that's
Okay.
just a channel divinity thing, isn't it?
No, I haven't got my channel divinity up. It's it's my aura, so I'm within 10 feet of you.
Then you'd have to be 40 foot.
Fine.
Yeah. Just letting you get those mathting in it.
In which case, I got 29.
Sweet.
I got 18.
Sweet.
Rolled another That one.
I'll use my reaction to let you roll with advantage.
Oh, Emma, taking these cards away from me may have been your biggest mistake.
That makes it 21. Thank you.
Oh. Would you like to sort of discuss how you'll bend luck? As you can see, Jamie's...
It's not bend luck. It's my dragon sliver thing. Dragon shard
not
sliver.
a god thing.
No, it's a it's an item. It's the Dragon Touch Focus. I have the stirring version. So yeah, it's just the magic from the item that I'm using on.
No worries. Well, this effect occurs as you can start to see Jamie's legs turn to stone. And do you rub it? Do you like? I don't know. What? How do you activate the?
Do I rub what, Niall?
The dragon shard.
I toss a coin. It's a coin.
Toss a coin. Sweet. Excellent. And it lands the right... Sorry, I've dropped my rubber. Where the fuck has it gone? Where? No, it's there.
You rubbed it too much.
Case of the missing rubber has disappeared. Excellent. Okay. There we are. Excellent. So... Jamie, you do feel for a second your feet start to solidify, but then the earth around it breaks and crackles off as Reek cheekily flicks a coin. Jamie, it's your turn.
Jamie grabs Vega. Well,
sorry. Let me be specific about this. You felt the need to hold yourself when this creature moved at you, the eyes flashing, daring, looking at you. And that's when you felt the sensation as you were making eye contact with the creatures. Anyway.
I will immediately stop looking at the eyes of the serpents. And then I will grab... Imagine she has to lean quite high up to pull Vega's shoulder down. Actually, shit, no. She's going to turn around and grab Malice by the two shoulders. I thought you were next. Didn't you say you were next to us?
Yeah.
Yeah. She's going to flip around and go, I believe this is a fight that's more sorted to someone that doesn't have to look. And she will put 2 hands on you and cast haste on you.
Excellent. I am hastened. Please remind me what that is.
So you get a +2 to your AC.
Ooh.
You get an extra action, a turn.
Mm-hmm.
And your speed is doubled.
Very good. Very good.
So that'll up the fighter damage a fair bit, and then she is going to back the fuck up.
Excellent.
Keeping specifically, very, very specifically, her eyes off the eyes of the serpents.
So you're moving out of combat.
Is it within 5 foot of me?
It's within 10 foot. It's got a reach. So as you...
Fine, I will Misty step away.
Okay.
Oh, no, I can't.
Yeah.
Because I've already cast a spell.
Yeah.
I'll just stay there for now.
I guess...
I've got Vega in front of me.
Yeah, if you want to just stay there, that's cool.
I will attempt to take half cover from the back of a massive Leonin.
This thing's big. Can reach over. Sorry, dude. It sees you trying to run away. So it's going to use another legendary action.
I didn't. I stayed.
You're looking like you're hiding, and you're the one that it wants.
No.
28
That's
to hit.
the worst version of Grease.
Yeah, so I was about to go, ooh, ooh, ooh.
That,
Honey.
You are the one that I want. You are the one I want.
Now do it in the Mike Python voice.
Definitely.
You're the one that I want.
I can't shield that
The one
away.
I want. Honey. Yeah. All right.
Please deduct a D8 from the damage as because I help with the thing.
Would you like to roll the D8?
Yes, I would.
Oh, shit.
-8.
25 minus 8 is...
17.
Thank you.
That's little
18 points of bludgeoning damage.
17.
17, sorry, thank you. 17 points of bludgeoning damage as one of the snakes bites you on the shoulder and pulls you in line with Vega. It moves you 5 foot closer to it.
She's still got her eyes down.
Fuck!
It's a D8 plus 2, so 10. Sorry.
Hey, so 15.
Actually, is it a stretch for Jamie to know not to look? Would you prefer a roll for that?
No.
Cool.
I feel like if you're feeling what I'm giving, then it's cool. Because at the end of the day, you have to attack with disadvantage. Do you know what I mean? I'm not going to punish you more by being like, well, ow.
That DMs that would, though. I respect it.
And, you know, they're not here, thankfully for you. So, Jamie, bonus actions done.
That's it.
Everything golden.
That's it for now.
E.T., Elder Toad, it's your turn.
Oh, hey. Okay,
Oh,
cool.
hi there.
Oh, hey. So,
I did not hit her. I did not.
Elder Green will be, or Elder Toad will be kind of backed up against one of these statues. I'm gonna cast my Spirit Totem in the center of the space. Spirit Totem will be a unicorn, which is incorporeal. It's gonna appear like it's running through the doors with the light coming through, and it's gonna stay
Beautiful.
there. And it's gonna do nothing at the moment, but it's gonna help us out with some healing later. That's my bonus action. Then for my action, another thing is going to appear in this space. And the other thing that's going to appear is this Fey creature. I'm going to summon Fey. And the Fey creature that is summoned is a red cap. So it's like this topless little old man. Like this small creature with a beard that looks like it's been kind of electrocuted a little bit. Big clumpy boots. Imagine a garden gnome. Basically, that appears.
They're nasty.
In the center of the space. And yes, his name is Mirthful Francis. And Mirthful Francis gets to go after me. So he's going to appear right in front of this creature. And Mirthful Francis is going to do something. Let me just get his stats up.
I'm going to
Can
kick it.
it first make a Constitution saving throw?
It can. One sec.
Well, gee whiz! By golly. Why are you?
Well, where am I?
Well, where am I? I can't. Oh, hello. You have a lot of snakes for heads.
Constitution saving throw.
Yes, please.
8.
All right. Instantly, the legs of your face summoning creature starts to solidify and it's like, oh no.
Trying to work out if it can because it's a spirit, but I guess if it can, it can. Yeah,
I mean, if it's a creature, yeah.
Okay, well, he's currently
they are
there.
considered restrained. Oh, no, sorry. What did they roll, an 8?
Yeah.
They are instantly petrified into stone.
Francis!
They appear like, oh no, you have a lot of snake heads. And then all the snake heads like,
Francis, you tried, babes, you tried. Okie dokie, well, never mind. Francis will stay there I'm not going to drop him. He can stay there 'cause I guess he does.
Does he, when he goes back, is he still stone?
I don't know.
Potentially. Just the statue appears in the Feywild. Francis, no!
Or his spirit within the stone and the spirit goes back.
It's just
leaves the statue.
Yeah.
Still a red cap statue.
Oh, we'll see what happens. That's
okay.
me, Niall.
Okay. At this moment in time, there's like a green from Ilshalu that reverberates through the entire room, and the green energy attaches itself as it slaps against the statues as they all start to come alive, scratching at each and every one of you.
Oh no, he
good.
farted the statues to life.
A douche. There's a bit of a common theme with these guys, isn't there?
Okay, so for Vega, a 18 to hit.
Yep.
All right, that deals.
Oh, maths.
13 points of bludgeoning damage. You a medium creature.
I am.
You are also grappled.
Aw.
Jamie, a 28 to hit.
I'm going to use my card against that now.
Okay, what
I'm
is
going
the
to
cut?
turn that successful hit into a miss.
Okay,
Thanks.
okay. But pray there's no crits. Next hit into
I mean,
Elder Toad. 17 to hit you.
that misses. Clangs right off
Nice.
Michelle.
Reek, a natural 1. Nice.
Hey,
Though these technically don't have an AC, so I mean, let's see what you know. What? Let's just give you a card. I feel like that's the only fair solution. Succeed on a skill check.
oh
Very
great.
useful, but it might be. You never know. Okay, and then finally, Malice. That uses 15. Mike Tyson, baby. Fuck me. Anyway, okay, so that is the lair action. Reek, it is now your turn. As all these statues, just as he prophesied, came to life.
Came to life. I'm going to fly at Ilshalu. I'm not going to avert my eyes because I am dumb. I'm just going to try and whack him twice.
Totally counts, totally tracks. Go for it. First thing, you need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Calm save. Oh boy, that's a 16.
Again, I don't really know. I feel like. All right, let's do it this way. You get the movement, so you're in combat with him. Called Ilshalu. You get in combat with him, and then your body starts to petrify.
In
from
which
the feet.
case, I'll use my reaction that I just got back on myself to roll again.
Nice.
Better, 22.
You're fine. You feel the petrification taking place, flick that coin, catch it, and you know Lady Luck is on your side. And then, yes, Liz?
Sorry, Niall. Sorry. I just realised that Francis did not add the +5 from Reek. So Francis would have had an 8 + 5, which would be
13.
13.
Still instant petrification.
Fine. No worries.
Oh no.
Yeah, sorry, it's 5 or more.
Got you.
Yeah,
All right.
sorry.
Attacks, 22 to hit.
That's right. 22
Yeah.
will hit.
And a 13, which I'm assuming will not.
A 13
Yeah.
will not hit.
Are they perchance undead?
They are not undead.
But they're the Undying. How can they not be undead?
They are the Undying.
Right.
Maybe you'll find out later.
It's a strong claim, because when you die, you look like a bit of an idiot.
Who looks like me? I don't
But
look
it
like an idiot.
don't matter
No.
because you're dead.
Claiming you have dying in your name.
Right. I have done a third level smite and it was very bad. So that's 18 points of damage. Terrible.
18 points of damage.
Yeah.
Nice. Excellent. Yeah, you strike at Ilshalu, carving into one of the snake heads. You notice that the skin itself is almost like magically strong. It's just like everything about this creature is thick. Very similar to fighting Crichton. Is that everything for actions wise? Bonus action?
I could bonus action. Hang on. What have I got as a bonus action?
Smite.
Yeah, no, I'm done.
No worries. That puts us at Ilshalu's turn. Hubba. Okay. Oh, they've got one less legendary attack. I feel like they might as well strike at you, Reek.
Yeah, just might as well.
18?
No.
Sweet. A snake that you attacked snakes out and tries to bite you, and you're like, no. As you move out of the way. It is now his turn. Right.
Technically, that's thanks to the braces of defense, so that just like ting him off with my yuan-ti braces.
Nice. Ilshalu roars throughout the entire room and claws at Vega for a 30, dealing 10 points of slashing damage and 6 points of poisoning damage. Then they wrap their tail round, swinging round to grab Malice for a 20?
Oh, meets beats, yeah.
Oof. Right. You take...
Oh, actually, I would like to use my fortuitous circumstance.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I'll try and figure out how that comes into play. Let me roll damage.
Yeah.
All right. So you have...
Really hoping it slips and slides on a banana peel or something.
One of his snake heads gets chopped off and he trips over it.
Oh, shit. You take 16 points of bludgeoning damage as this tail...
Plus 2 for your haste as well, for your 20 AC.
Yeah.
Oh.
As this tail wraps around you, grappling you, you are restrained. And you can feel this tail pulling onto you. Who else was grappled? I think Elder... Oh, Vega, sorry.
Vega.
Sweet. All right. And Jamie, did you get socked by one of the statues that came to life?
Nope.
No. All right. Then I can't remember who else. But you are grappled now, and then the snake hair will attack Jamie again. Fuck. That's a 29 to hit.
No, it doesn't. Get me.
It really doesn't like you, in fairness. It tried to read its mind. Oh, jeez, Louise.
He's just a bit precious about his insecurities. I understand.
Oh, mate. That's 33 points of damage.
Not bad, not bad.
As this snake again attacks you and bites at you, dragging you even closer to Ilshalu.
Come get them.
That is the end of its turn. Woof. TPK. Malice, it is now your turn.
It's a bit early for a TPK. What we're going to spend the last episode doing, just all sitting sadly, staring at each other.
New characters.
Fuck knows.
We can play
one shot.
Yuan-ti party.
The first thing that happens on your turn, unfortunately, is the tail constricts you.
Mm-hmm.
And you take a further 15 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
As the tail squeezes you.
This is not feeling very fortuitous so far.
No, I'm trying to think of something.
Okay. So I actually have a question. It's probably not actually going to come into play this turn anyway, but so with the haste, I get an extra action. I get 2 attacks per action. Would that mean an extra 2, or is it just 1?
I believe it is just an extra 1.
Yeah, I think the spell specifies that it's only 1 extra attack.
I feel like every time this spell gets cast in any of my games, this conversation comes up and then you get stuck in a loop of like, but maybe it should be 2. But I think it does specifically say the way it's worded.
Yeah.
But you can use a bonus action instead of the action, I think. I don't think it stipulates not being able to do that.
Okay. Well,
It's quite specific about what you can do with it.
Can I use it specifically to get out of my grapple?
I think you can. Let me just fuck it out, check.
Because that would take, if you tried to get out, that would take your entire attack action. So if you just used it from your hasted one, I can't see a reason why it wouldn't.
Let's have a cheeky gander. Boop a boop. You get an additional action on each of your turn. That action can be used to take. Yeah. Oh no. Take the attack action, dash, disengage, hide, or use an object action. So yeah, I would say you could use the hasted action as a let me get out of here.
I would like to try.
Oh, that was how much though? Because you might not have that hasted action anymore, actually.
Oh.
Oh, you roll a concentration. You need to beat 15
+5
on a constitution.
5. Roll well, Mike.
Oh, 19. So
Hey.
when I need it, these digital dice come through, apparently.
Don't jinx it, Mike. Don't jinx it.
Yeah, you're lucky there's a saving throws. I've got a shit ton of cards here that I just keep forgetting to use.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Okay, what do I need to roll to get out of this thing?
A strength check,
Strength check.
which you're good at, which is good.
Oh,
I
you
am.
succeed.
Huh?
You succeed. I have a card.
Why
Succeed
would
on a
you
skill check.
Oh, there you
Succeed.
go. Yeah.
Is it a saving throw or just regular?
No, it's a skill check.
It's just a regular skill.
Yeah, a grapple check is a skill check.
Okay, so
An athletics check.
oh, athletics. Well, you don't need to use your card. I got a 25.
I'll keep it then.
Yeah, keep the card.
I'll keep
Just in
it for
case
one
you
of the
want
rest
Keep the
of
card,
those.
because I'm grappled and I have a
it.
+0 for strength. So.
You can use that. You can
but
use
you can use your
acrobatics to escape.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess.
Yeah. Excellent. You are free. So you still have your action.
Excellent. So that means I get to take 2 attacks, and I'm going to use my action surge. So
Nice.
that's still 4 attacks.
Then, yes.
Okay.
Slay the snake.
So I do have +14 to hit. So what do I need to roll on the dice to not hit?
What was the lowest roll you got?
Well, I'm just going through them, and maths is not nice for me.
No. I mean, what's the lowest dice roll you got?
Well, I've just rolled 1 so far. I got a 17.
Oh, you hit it. Yeah.
I got a 14.
I think you need to roll with the +14. You need to roll a 3 or below.
Nope. So yeah, they were all 10 or above.
I tell you what. No, none of these are gonna help. None of these are gonna help me. Never mind. Continue to kick my ass.
Okay, let's get those 4d10. Yep. Give me a second. Sorry.
No worries.
Ooh. $75?
Woo!
Fucking hell!
Nice.
That's not okay.
You gave me this axe.
Yeah, I did.
And additionally, hang on. Another 10
Oh, okay.
force damage, and can it make a strength check that it will definitely succeed on?
Oh, you say that. Oh, 17?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, okay. Would you like to describe your flurry of blows? Not to take the heat away from you, Vega.
I feel like I just kind of like do a little anime pop out of the snakeness, and I kind of do a little. So it
Nice.
goes very fast and just kind of mincing into the steak.
Beautiful, beautiful. You start chopping, chop.
Not that kind of mincing.
Look at me.
Oh, a snake.
I'm a snake. I'm a fluid snake. Excellent.
Super sexy snake.
I think she'll definitely use.
Canon now, the snake is gender fluid. I'm sorry, now I don't know what you intended, but
Do I keep calling it?
Yeah. No, canon. Gender fluid.
Ilshalu the Dying is gender fluid for depending on when they feel like they're killing you. He rolled a 22 to hit you, Malice.
Yep, that hits.
All right, she deals. I think it's just you, Mike, that the dice really seem to hate, because that was quite low. That was only 17 points of damage.
Okay.
That same attack, Mike took 32 points.
I mean,
damage.
Jamie did piss off Ilshalu, so.
Yeah. No, it's true.
R.I.P. Jamie. Press F for respect.
Like we wouldn't be in this fight right now. I'd have talked him down if it wasn't Jamie.
I pushed my luck.
100%.
If I wasn't going to do it, Reek would have done it straight after.
I can't detect anyone's thoughts.
Oh no, you were well on your way to pissing him off. Let's be honest.
Look, it's not my fault that everyone in this world hates, enthusiastic, naive Eric Opera.
It's James Acaster, actually. They all hate James Acaster.
Oh,
It was
no.
Jamie and Reek stood together with two sticks next to a beehive and both just waiting to see who hit it first. Let's be honest.
Go on, you do it. No, you do it. Okay, so at the end of your turn, Malice, from behind the unicorn, more shadows appear. And from the sunlight steps a beautiful elf, swishing his hair. Fortuitously, one could say. He assesses the situation, and Zoxa stands up behind him. From behind him, a large creature, looking like a tiger with drenched in blood, stands forth proudly. And Reek, you recognize the clothing of Jonif. This normal human turns out to be
Like
a were-tiger.
Ripped on top of the were-tiger.
No. It's all kind of opened up a little bit. It's all stretched. We wear stretchy pants. Sometimes when you're a man, you wear stretchy pants.
Have you seen that pleated clothing technology that just expands as you change size? Well, it's very cool. Very cool.
Excellent. And then from behind them all, a sniffling goblin heroically finishes off the line.
I don't feel like this is fortuitous, Evie.
No.
Oh God.
Yeah.
I feel like they're going to take the credit.
They all unleash attacks.
I think they're all going to be statues very soon.
No, they stay at the doorway. They see the statues. They're not stupid like you guys. Right. Okay. Cool. I'm sorry. You've made me pick up things that I wasn't meant to pick up yet. Right. Okay. So, Theros. God. Oh, geez, the ways. I was gonna put rivals, and then I'm gonna go through all their things. So fuck.
You know what you need, Niall?
This battle just got a lot more complicated for you now.
So yeah, a little bit. This is smidgen, but I've done this to myself. All right. I think Theros misses. Theros unleashes a cold ray of frost, which hits Ilshalu's. Fuck! Sorry, so many tabs. Hits Ilshalu's skin, but appears to do no damage. Theros looks rather put out. The were-tiger will pull out a longbow, and you'll see glimmering arrows as they knock one.
Wait, are they a tiger or are they a person? They're a tiger shooting a bow.
Yeah, it's a were-tiger.
Jeez. With the paws?
Finger paws.
I mean,
Tony the tiger. They're great.
like I'm a giant lion that carries a spear.
Yeah, exactly. Let's not pick this apart.
Does Vega want to advertise
presumably-
cornflakes anytime soon? Sorry.
You have opposable thumbs, whereas a tiger does not have opposable thumbs.
No, it's a were-tiger. It has opposable. It's a were-tiger. Emma, it's a were-tiger. Their tiger.
I dispute this.
If you're in Twitch chat, you tell us, do were-tigers have hands or do they have paws?
God damn it, guys.
They have some unholy combination of the two.
Like a Rakshasa, all the thumbs are the wrong way around.
Yeah, their hands are backwards. It's yeah, like the palms there, but the fingers are like fingers are like that,
and the thumbs on the other side.
Yeah. And basically its hand would close that way. It'd clench its fist like that. It's so grim. I just don't get how they do anything. Like,
carefully.
You know, you'd have to do that. You'd have to like do that to pick things up. You'd be like, oh, what's this? You know?
I guess you'd be used to though.
Yeah, but like that is inconvenient. That is
right.
Your elbow doesn't bend. Your elbow doesn't bend. You know what I mean? Like you can get up into. Do you know what I mean? Like
this is a beautiful sidetrack. But what I want now is for you to put a Rakshasa in a game and have like not mention it, but every time you mime them, just like mime them doing weird things with their hands.
And always say that the Rakshasa finds it difficult because they were human at one point. They are devils. They were human at one point. So like, and they make anyway. Big nerd coming out to play, guys.
Do they make dex checks at disadvantage? Because they can't.
Huh?
Only sleight of hand checks.
One arrow hit. One arrow fucking hit, guys. All right.
Oh, you're gonna sleep well tonight, Niall, aren't you, babes?
Oh, I'm not gonna. All right, and then bloody Zoxa pulls out a longbow as well. She starts peppering. All right, that's gonna hit. That's not. She shoots one arrow, and that deals. That's some decent damage. Excellent. Here we are. At the end. Oh, fucking the goblin. Jeez.
Not the goblin.
The goblin pulls out a short bow.
Surely the goblin is stupid enough to run in.
Misses.
Goblin is useless.
No, the goblin is coward-like. And that is scrappy. Anyway, there you go. It's your
Malice
turn.
is coward-like.
Yeah.
Cool, it's my turn. So I'm gonna rage to begin with, my bonus action. Oh wait, hang on. I think. Yes, I have to use key points to activate it because I haven't had a long rest. So then I will try and get out of the grapple.
Excellent. Go for it. Can't you do that as a key point thing?
Sorry?
Can't you get out of grapples as a key point thing?
Yeah, I kind of thought there was something, but I couldn't find it.
Fair enough. I'll have a little Google whilst you roll.
Like I've got stillness of mind, which is about being charmed or frightened. Oh wait, is it under movement?
It's quickened healing. And focus
Is that what you're thinking of?
Well, I was just looking at the optional class features because I figured that if it was going to be anywhere, it'd be there.
Yeah.
But it's not.
I've got an evasion thing, which is making dex. Is when I make dex saves, but it's not about getting out of the grapple. So
no, and you can move across liquids.
Yeah,
pretty cool. No, all right.
So that's 21.
Oh, that'll do it. You manage to slip out of the grasp of one of these statues that doesn't seem to be alive anymore. It seemed to like attack you and grab you and then just hold on to you and freeze again.
And that's me then.
I'm such a dipshit. I should have just taken an average of what damage they would do and just minus the fucking hell. All that for nothing. Jamie, it's your turn.
I just don't want to do anything now because I feel like I'm going to get punished for it.
You are.
Fair enough.
You're one of the most powerful there. You're going to get punished.
Sorry, can I just also, I just want to move away from the statue if it's not going to try and attack me.
There are too many to move away from one, if that makes sense. If you moved away from one, there'd be another.
Right, okay. All right, fair enough. Stay around then.
Let's...
If we had a map and minis, you might have gotten away with that.
Let's get some damage downrange. So I'm going to do a magic missile at 2nd level.
Pew, 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 pew.
So
I cast shield. No, I'm joking.
2d4.
Hit me.
5. So just 9 points of force damage.
9.
Just to start off with, and then out of my shadow appears oh no, it doesn't restrict me. I just have to spend sorcery points. I will spend the rest of my sorcery points to get my Hound of Omen back out.
Sweet.
As it comes out of my shadow. Let me just get Direwolf stats up.
Woof woof. Can take its turn after you, does it?
Yeah, well,
good.
It says roll its own, but
fuck that.
Yeah. And I've burnt some sorcery points, so let's do some. Can you make me a saving throw? Saving throw. Which saving throw is it? Charisma saving throw, please.
That is a 18.
That passes. So they don't take the other damage as a rip in reality wraps around one of the snake's heads. But the snake just sort of slithers out of it.
I'm a snake. I'm a snake. Don't talk like that. We don't sound like it. I do. I'm a snake. Anyway, is that everything? Bonus actions?
Yeah, it's still within 10 foot. So,
it's within 5 foot of you.
Oh, I should have got out of there.
Oops.
Right, well, that's my turn. And then I guess my direwolf will attempt to do something.
I've not used any fucking legendary actions. A mistake I will rectify after your turn, Jamie.
Keep them to yourself.
Well, my turn's technically done. It's the direwolf.
No, you can have your direwolf turn.
Cool. Then
I'll kill you both.
I'm currently
TPK. Sorry.
one of the wolf's allies. Would it get pack tactics off myself and Vega?
Yeah. It does need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh shit.
It's a shadow being. How can it be solid?
Because technically it's a creature.
If it gets turned to stone, then it's pretty solid.
That's a 9.
That's another creature appears from an existence that was once safe and is now stone. And on that,
it's adding to the statues in this room.
Its target will change to Malice, who is doing some real damage. A 14 will not hit, though, will it?
No, it does not.
Oh! I can turn a missed hit into a hit.
Mm.
I was reading that going, that doesn't make sense. Oh, makes sense now. So it does hit, and it will deal some damage as a snake boom comes down upon you, biting you and dealing not that much damage. 25.
Uh-huh.
I think.
Quite a lot.
Yeah, 25 points
Not
of
that
damage.
much.
I mean, that's a fair bit.
It wasn't 32. 25 points of bludgeoning damage as a snake smashes into you.
Mm-hmm.
And pulls you closer.
Mm-hmm.
Ilshalu is looking pretty rough, though. And it is now Elder Toad. Your turn.
Okay. I'm going to send some healing frogs Malice's way.
Thank you.
Conscious also that Jamie's not looking too hot right now.
I'm
10 points of healing to Malice.
Thank you.
Not much, but it's something.
Oh, never mind.
And then, so that was my bonus action. As an action, I think Jamie might be polymorphed if Jamie is willing.
Honestly, don't worry about me just yet. I've got to get out of jail. And then once I've used that, we can worry about other things.
Polymorph the goblin.
That was my next choice.
That would be awesome.
But then Niall has to worry about something else.
No, it's fine. I'll give you the stats.
Okay, cool. So Itchy, it's Itchy, isn't it, who's here?
Yes.
Yeah? Itchy's going to turn into a Feywild elephant.
I'm going to say that he would try to stop it because he doesn't know what's going on. But he has a -1 to charisma.
Okay.
Presumably because he scratches and smells. That's an 8.
Makes sense. Yeah, that does not think he's going to turn immediately into an elephant. The elephant is Feywild, so therefore it kind of has mammoth kind of long fur, but it's actually made of vines.
Nice.
Huge tusks that kind of circle around, like spiral around. And yeah, he's now a huge beast, unaligned, with a trampling charge and gore and stomp.
Sweet. 76 hit points.
Yes.
Excellent. So you okay holding that?
I'll try that, yeah.
Cool. Thank you very much.
It's okay.
Jeez Louise. Layer turns. So, that green energy echoes out again. But this time, from the ground come these spectral snakes, and they start to attack
She's a gassy
Vega.
girl.
You're not on the ground, Reek. So it'd be, and Elder Green's not coming any closer. So it'd be Vega, Jamie, and bloody Malice. Can you make Constitution saving throws for me, please?
Just before you do, everyone gets 8 HP as well as a result of me healing stuff. The unicorn begins to glow and you all get 8 HP.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Cheers.
The saving throw, does it not help me if my character is actively looking away?
No. This is a layer action, not the petrify.
Still +5 if you're nearby.
Oh,
Nice. Yeah, you are all nearby to Reek. Reek is just flying.
17.
15.
22.
27.
Cool. Wait, Liz, you didn't have to roll.
Oh, well, you know what I rolled. That was a free one for you, Niall. There you go.
Cheers, mate. Thanks.
It's all right. Anytime. Aw,
Anytime you want, apparently.
I just like dice so much, okay?
So, Vega, you probably, oh shit. Sorry, I just dropped my die. Are taken off guard by this, where Malice's armor protects him, and Jamie is probably very aware to pain right now and is moving out of the way quite well. But you take, this is rough, fucking hell. So you take 4 points of piercing damage, and you're now poisoned until the end of Ilshalu's turn.
So that'll go down 2 points because I'm raging.
Sweet.
And poisons.
But you have disadvantage on intelligence checks and intelligence saving throws. And you behave as if under the effect of a confusion spell.
Oh, what?
Yeah, which is really fucky. That's the real, piece of shit.
Is that only until the end of Ilshalu's turn as well, or is that?
Yeah. So it shouldn't actually affect you because Ilshalu's turn is after yours, basically. So it should be okay in terms of things. And it can't cast intelligence, so it's pretty irrelevant. But it could have been a ball ache. I mean, if it got Reek, that'd be the one for you. Anyway, speaking of Reek. Oh wait, no, I got one more legendary action. Malice, will a 20 hit you?
Yes, you know it does.
Sorry, yes. Okay. That is spicy. 22. 27 points of damage.
I'm going to use my reaction to decrease it by a d8 and hope for the best. Hang on. D8 plus 2. I got an 8 plus 2, so that's 10. So that how much?
15.
18 now.
17.
17? Did I say 27 or 28?
27.
27, then 17 points of damage.
Okay, I'm still up.
Excellent. All right. That is boo. Reek, your turn.
Malice, how bad do you look?
On a rough numerical scale from 0 to 76, I'd say I'm about a 4.
Okay. Is Malice within touching distance of me? Given that we're both in direct combat with
you're
Ilshalu?
flying. So you'd have to move down.
I can move down, but that doesn't take me out of reach.
Yeah.
In which case, I will fly to Malice, and I will lay on hands 30 hit points.
Oh, thank you, you magical bird.
It's a hug. It's very odd in this context, but there you go. You feel better.
Bye hug.
6-second hug.
I needed this.
That's it. I'm done.
That's everything?
Yeah, that takes my entire action. But it's the most healing we're going to get.
Okay.
In one solid bump.
And it is now Ilshalu's turn. A claw for you, Malice. That hits for a 30.
Yep.
You take 10 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And then 7 points of poison damage.
I am resistant to poison.
Hey! So, I can't remember how much. 3 points of poison damage.
Yeah.
A tail whips round for you, Jamie. And 19?
I will shield that.
Excellent. You managed to shield as this tail crips around your... how does your shield manifest itself?
It's like a shadow just comes out of her own shadow, if there is one in this room, and just sort of pops up and almost creates a black circle, almost like a shield that you'd hold.
Yeah,
as a shadow.
Perfect. Excellent.
Bushes it away.
Excellent. And then a hair. The snake heads attack at you as Ilshalu hits you with his extra appendages for a 28. Reek. That's gonna hit.
Yeah, 28 hits.
Yeah.
Well, you were continuing with me then.
I know, that's what I thought as well. I was really worried.
I like to think this is happening while Rick is still hugging Malice. The hug's still going.
Quite comforting.
Yeah.
While we're in this, duel to the death.
16 points of damage.
Fine. It's the
you
first
take
I've actually
bludgeoning
taken. Come on.
Niall will remember that. And at the end of that turn, it is Malice, your turn.
Okay.
No longer poisoned or
Sorry?
You are no longer poisoned.
or confused.
Yeah.
Cool.
Invigorated by the power of the hug, I'm going to use my second wind to recover some hit points of my own, being inspired. I'm rolling really well today.
Jinx it.
Oh god, no, I'm not rolling really. I'm rolling average.
Like Joe.
So that's 18 points. Okay. And now I get a measly 3 attacks. You know,
Just a few.
just a few.
Enough, isn't it, really? Let's be honest.
Okay, one of those was a 20.
The natural.
Nat 20.
Well. Slashy, setback, brow slash. Double damage, and the target is blinded until the end of its next turn.
Nice.
Excellent.
I'm never
So-
changing these dice.
Double damage on your dice for that first attack, please.
Okay. Okay, that's 24 on the first.
Okay.
Wait, no, so that was 7, then 10. Wait. I can't maths.
No worries.
That was 7. 17 doubled is
34.
34.
34 on the crit.
No worries.
Okay, and then the other two. Then another 32,
Okay.
and then it's another D8.
Is it
How do you want to kill
Kill
Ilshalu?
them! Kill them!
Yes! I would like to, with Shanae aloft, just be like, it seems that Shanae has chosen her preferred master. As I just kind of bring mighty swings down, attempting to decapitate, but it's like at least some
There's a
of the
lot of
heads.
heads. Yeah, there's a lot of heads. Heads start throwing off in different directions as Ilshalu's body weakens and crumbles to the ground. The heads spilling backwards towards the pool. Their body flat out, cut open, just bleeding out on the floor. And it seems like you have killed Ilshalu. The elephant from the corner of the room charges into one of the statues. And Jonah looks at the elephant and is like, just sort of like walks across and is like, calm down, buddy, it's fine. Azuss looks over at you and Theros whips his hair up and says, well, seems like a race well met. Azuss looks at you all and says, how did you get up here so fast?
We had a guide. We met someone in that village. We stopped it.
Oh, how very convenient. And she smiles.
I'd like to just focus on one word in the name, undying. Any feelings, strong thoughts on that whole?
Maybe we need to burn the body, or like I could do a ceremony so it can't come back as undead, or we could chop it up into small pieces, or we could throw it out the window. There are no windows. We can't throw it out the window. I've run out of ideas.
As you look across at Ilshalu's body, which is in the pathway with all the water flowing down, the water passes by Ilshalu's body, but then starts to creep up and crawl
Pull them out.
and overwhelm the body, and the wounds start to knit up.
Pull them out.
And the heads start to regrow as Ilshalu starts to reform and looks down at you and says, "Tremble, mortals." And that is where... Oh, sorry. And that is where we'll end today's session. Thank you very much, guys, for watching this I feel like chaos is our thing. It's very chaotic. Wow, very well pronounced.
Chaotic, you mean, Niall?
Everything. Oh, absolutely chaotic, man. Like you know how it goes.
Chaotic.
Thank you very much for enjoying this episode. If you enjoyed tonight, we play every Monday at 6 p.m. DMT PST. I need to stop doing this. 10 a.m. PT PST. We're also on Tuesday. We've got a viscous cycle with Sean at 6 p.m. again, GMT, 10 a.m. PT PST. You can also join us on a Friday for Talk Together at 6 p.m. GMT BST and 10 a.m. PT PST. A chat show where we interview our players, DMs, and other RPG voices. All of our shows are streamed at twitch.tv/rolltogetherrpg, and you can find all of our content archived at youtube.com/rolltogetherrpg. There's also a podcast version of all our shows available on all podcasting apps, so just search for Roll Together RPG. A massive thank you to our D20 Club on Patreon. There'll be a link in chat now, so do join them. Every penny helps make these wonderful, wonderful people stay and keep doing these things, because like, you'd have to get paid to work for this. Fucking hell, like Jesus Christ, I won't mind even saying anymore. I'm just rambling. Big thanks again to all our sponsors and supporters. Don't forget, we're all over social media at Roll Together RPG. Thanks for watching. Love you lots. Final episode next week. Fuck yeah! God damn, I'm losing my mind. Ilshalu is in me.
Bye, everyone.